totally different subject. I'd like for you to talk a little bit, and you have a little bit, so we can talk about this quickly. But big picture, starting now. I mean, everybody sees you. You're established. Patrick's recently published. If you'd like to read this article, just presented it last weekend. He'd be more than happy to share that with you. But he's established, published, educated, and but this wasn't always the case. I mean, So how do you get from, we've got guys in here, ladies in here that desire to go to the mission field or be involved in ministry or just to live missionally. I mean, how do you get from where you are right now to being established and all what's in place now?
Well, I mean, it's a great story. I think it is. I'm a little bit biased, but let me preface it by saying that what I say now is not to boast in myself, but to boast in Christ, because it's the work of God. The faith that we've had over the years has been a gift. The obedience that we've displayed has been only by His strength. The endurance and the perseverance, it's only by the power of the Spirit. But just to say from point A to where we are now, we started this in 2004. I had been a Christian for 5 years. I did not grow up in church. I did not have a Bible degree. Frankly, we knew very little about missions. But God gave us a vision, and He gave us a burden, and we determined that we would step out in faith and trust Him to do something that we couldn't do. Full disclosure, we had no idea it would be as hard as it was. We went into this...
If you would have? If you would have known?
I'd like to think that I would have done it, but I don't know. I mean, we went into this kind of pie in the sky. We're doing what God's called us to do. We're helping poor people. The church should be about helping poor people, so that's a no-brainer. This was our mindset. And we just thought, honestly, that people were going to flock to us and want to be involved. And we spent 6 of the 8 years that we've been in ministry living well below the poverty level in the U.S. We lived as a family of 5 on $15,000 to $18,000 a year with no assistance from, no government assistance, no whatever. We just got by.
Barbara still fixes me lasagna every once in a while.
Yeah, and I love to tell that story, but and again, it's not to boast in ourselves, but when you step out and you trust the one who has promised, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. When you step out and you trust that God, He'll do great things in and through your life that you just can't imagine. Again, I mean, Jason's kind of tongue-in-cheek, established. I mean, certainly we are more established than we were. We still are a blip on the radar of missions. We're an unknown, just like so many other organizations. I did recently have a case study on our work published, and so that does bring a level of credibility to us that it was published by the School of Mission at Biola University, so that they believe in what we're doing and have published that article is a great blessing to us. But it's just been a long, slow process of trusting the Lord day in and day out to do something that we in and of ourselves couldn't do.